Welcome back to Watching the Game. I'm your co-host, Odeh, joined by my other co-hosts, Idrees and Yunis. And today, got a stacked slate. We're going to go through our actually not NFC, NFL predictions for the upcoming season. But before we get to that, Idrees wants to profess his love for someone. Go ahead, Idrees. The
My
stage is yours.
my 2025 mock draft just dropped. Number one overall, Travis Hunter, cornerback and wide receiver.
Who?
Idrees,
To the
you didn't even
Bears.
know who he was
The Bears are
before.
trading up.
Bears?
The Bears will trade up for
They're not
him
trading.
with all the extra assets they have.
Guys, Idris didn't even know who Travis Hunter was before last week's
That's
game.
cap. I knew who he was. I just didn't think he was that insane.
He was a doubter.
So what position would he play in the NFL?
You should play both.
It's too physically taxing, but there's no way he can play both. He can take
Yeah,
turns.
yeah.
One game he plays quarterback, one plays there's no way he can play both. Or if it's like a big play, they need him out there, they can put him out there, but there's no way he can consistently play both. We'll be on
You'll
cold
see.
takes exposed in like 3 years.
You'll see.
No. He's changing
There's
the game,
no
bro.
way.
One game at a time.
He is insane though. That one pick, I think it was in the third quarter. It was really like Madden. Like he switched off his guy and then he just made like a diving full extension pick when they were in the red zone. That was a big moment in the
Yeah.
game. That kid is insane.
You guys take back any of your preseason opinions about Colorado?
I never doubted.
I didn't even have an opinion on that. I'm not gonna lie. I think my only opinion was that it was going to take more than a year, but I guess maybe it won't take more than a year. Honestly, give it like 2 or 3 years. Prime time is going to be an NFL coach, bro.
Nah.
Really?
This dude is
No.
this. If he wants to, I should say, if he wants to be an NFL coach, he
It's a
can easily
whole
be
different
an
game,
NFL coach.
man.
It is, bro, but he's genuinely good at it, bro. But I get what you're saying. It is very different.
Oh, number two in the 2025 mock draft, Schroeder Sanders.
Offer to the Bears because Justin Fields is a fraud.
What? We didn't hear you. Don't say that again.
My bad.
All right. Now, let's start.
Let's get it started, yeah.
NFL season starts tomorrow.
Yay.
Let's go.
All right. So now we do our usual division by division picks. First, the AFC East. And I'm going to tell you right now,
God.
this team is winning the AFC East. The Jets are winning the AFC East, all right? Jets.
Is it just because they're on Hard Knocks? Come on.
No, the Jets are winning the
Yeah.
AFC East, whether you like it or not.
Because they have Garrett Wilson on their team.
Quinn and Williams.
I did the record predictions, and I actually had the Bills, Dolphins, and Jets all finishing 12-5, and the Patriots finishing 6-11, and the Bills ended up winning the tiebreaker because they were 8-1 at home and 6-0 in the division.
Dang.
Which, looking back at it, that probably won't happen. So
I have too many of 3-3 in divisions. It's very bad. It's hard to predict, but I mean,
that's what to predict. We are not professionals.
I just think the Jets, man, is like,
No, I definitely see it, but
I think the Bills might take a little bit of a step back. You know, like
I think that defense is getting very old, and they're kind of waiting on someone outside of Diggs to like make a step. But I don't know. They have Josh Allen, dude. Josh Allen is so good.
You don't think James Cook is going to take that step?
But James Cook is a running back. How much is he really going to provide? If we're being
they've
realistic,
literally been missing a running back ever since Buffalo
they don't
got
run the
good.
ball. Josh Allen is the running back.
They can't run the ball because their running backs are so garbage.
No, I don't want to hear it. That's disrespectful. But
That's why Josh is forced to throw the ball down the field. Now you have Dalton
that's true.
Kincaid, which is also a good option.
I do want to say this though about the Jets. People are saying they'll be this year's Broncos. I don't see that one bit. I don't think like I don't think people realize that Wilson was showing a decent amount of slowing down in his last year in Seattle. Rodgers showed a little bit, but I don't think it was nearly as much as people are making it out to be. I think he still had a really good year last year, minus all the drama. You know, Rodgers and his drama. Like I don't think. I mean, obviously it's a possibility, but I don't think it's as much of a possibility as people making it seem. I think you can. I think you can give him at least 1 to 2 years of elite play still.
So let me ask you this: what do you think is stopping the Jets from winning the division?
Nothing. I had him at 12-5. They just didn't get the tiebreaker. Nothing stopping him. I can see either of these three teams winning it. It's just
Why the Dolphins?
honestly, why the Dolphins? Because they were playing at an elite level last year when Tua was healthy. Although the defense is pretty thin, especially on the back end, but I like what they did for the front seven, and then that receiving duo, bro. That duo was special.
Oh yeah.
Well, you already know the offense is going to be great.
So
As
yeah.
long
So
as
here's
Tua
the
can
thing.
stay healthy.
Yeah, Miami. I mean, injuries are just piling up before the season starts. So I mean, they just need to prove that they could play well, especially when their key players are missing, like Jalen Ramsey and whatnot. In terms of Buffalo, I mean, I feel like this has to be a year for them to either make the leap or, as Idrees said, I mean, they might take a step back. I mean, they've been showing signs of like being contenders and whatnot for like the past few years, but like can't stay in that phase. You need to make the leap.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
they could either make the leap in a positive way or they could go back the opposite way. In terms of the Jets, I mean, actually let's go to New England first. I'm sorry, Bill Belichick, you're a great coach, but I mean you got too tough of a division this year.
They could
And
still
Mac
be.
Jones is not
They could
great.
still contend for a wild card spot.
I think
Yeah,
so, but
but
it'll be tough. Like they'll be
yeah.
it'll be in the hunt pictures. They'll be there in like week 13, and they'll be like week 15. They'll be out of there.
Yeah. I mean, you really think Mac Jones is going to carry that team?
I won't tolerate Mac Jones slander. All right, Mac Jones had a great rookie season. He had a weird year last year. He's gonna bounce back this year and be pretty good.
He's going
I
to
honestly
bounce back
agree.
with Juju as his number one.
I agree with that as well. I think he does bounce back. Maybe not to the level that he was at, but I mean, last year was so bad and so weird. It's hard to see him being any worse than last year. But let's give a consensus rating. What are we thinking? We want to say Jets at 1, Bills 2, Dolphins 3, Pats 4
I actually have Pats 3.
over the Dolphins.
Really?
Yeah,
Who's 4?
Dolphins.
Oh.
Crazy. He says the Dolphins at 4. Only way I can see the Dolphins finishing at 4 is if Tua has another. God forbid Tua has another concussion.
Mm.
That's the only way I see him at 4, dude.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The Patriots, like y'all hating on the Patriots. They're like, I don't think they're great, but like
Am I sleeping on the
Stevenson and
Patriots?
Elliott, they got Juju, so the receivers aren't complete doo doo. See what I did there? They have Gesicki and Hunter Henry. O line is pretty good. Defense,
Yeah, they're going to use that O-line
defense is
to
going to be top
protect
10.
Mac.
The defense is going to be
He
top
throws
10.
in a
Like,
game.
the main issue is receivers, which, yeah, it's an issue, but I don't think it's like it's so terrible. Like,
That
Bourne,
is true.
Thornton, Juju, and what else do they have?
That's it, bro. That's literally it. They'll play Jack Jones.
Oh, Devontae Parker, bro. Devontae Parker. I love that guy.
Oh, they do have Devontae Parker. He'll go off like 1 week and make a bunch of great catches 1 week, and then he won't do anything the rest of the season.
They got rid of Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, Juju's better than Jacoby Myers.
I agree.
And a couple of solid tight ends, a couple of solid running backs. They're not a joke. This is a solid team.
I don't think they're a joke, which was contradictory to my record prediction because I have them at 6-11. But I don't know.
This is the second best division in the NFL, so I get it. It's gonna be tough, but still.
I'm not folding. I'm keeping.
They're definitely gonna. I promise you this. They're going to beat the Jets at least once.
Yeah, they own the Jets.
Like that. That's just gonna happen.
It has to. It's just written in the stars, if you will.
Oh my God, that game last year where Marcus Jones returned the punt with 5 seconds left. That was so funny.
Doug, I follow some Jets fans on Twitter. That was the funniest day ever, bro. They were wishing the death penalty on Zach Wilson. It wouldn't have been as bad if they didn't ask him after the game, do you feel like you let the defense down? And he said, for what? Or what did he say? No? Or no, he just said no. He just said no with like a snarky tone.
It's pretty funny that the Patriots signed Zeke and then the Jets signed Dalvin Cook like a few hours later that day, screwing over both Breece Hall and Ramondre Stevenson owners. Sad.
That's why we fade Ramondre.
But yeah, that's I think we agree. Jets 1, Bills 2, and then Patriots Dolphins after.
In some order.
Yeah. Just getting sick of the
Moving
Bills.
on.
Just getting sick of them.
Moving on, we have the AFC West, which is I think a lot clearer than it was last year.
Oh yeah.
Very much clear.
So Raiders won.
Okay, relax.
It's a joke.
Jimmy G all the way.
All right, instead of talking about the order, because we all know the order: Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders, interchangeable. It doesn't matter. Let's talk about: is there any way that the Chargers can win the division?
No.
I think there is.
No.
I think there is, bro.
Yeah, I thought that too, but no, it's just not happening.
Why?
They just need this is the healthiest they've been. They just need
I've heard that before.
They just need the Chiefs to struggle a little bit in the beginning.
They just need the Chiefs to not play so well. They just need Mahomes to regress.
They do.
It's not going to happen. Why are we even discussing it? It's not going to happen.
Okay, hey guys, it could though. No, think about it. If Kelsey misses extended time,
guys, if Brady doesn't play like the greatest player of all time, this other team really has a chance.
You're trolling people. I hate you.
I'm just don't hate you.
What did you have the Chargers as their record? What did you have their record?
Okay, not gonna lie. I had the Chargers as a wild card team. I have them at 11-6, but it's just like, dude.
11-6. I had them around 10-7. Yeah, same thing.
They're not winning the division. They're not.
They could, bro. I'm telling you.
They believe in Herbert, man.
This is not a Herbert thing, man. This is just it's not happening.
Not a Herbert thing. Although I love Herbert, but he's the most protected quarterback in the league.
He's too protected.
And I'm guilty of it.
You think it's a Brandon Staley thing?
I'm guilty of it too. But Idrees, better offensive coordinator too. Come on now.
Yeah.
Kellen Moore. He's in there. Offense is going to be firing.
I'm scared.
Bring in
the other team has Andy Reid. The other team has Matt Nagy as the offensive coordinator. That's the best offensive coordinator in the NFL. I won't.
Okay, cut
Doesn't
it.
matter.
Cut it.
You and Yunis could be the Chiefs coaching staff. As long as Patrick Mahomes is still on the team, they would still be good.
Thanks. Patrick Mahomes with one working ankle as well.
Thanks. And one working kneecap at one point.
I mean, Yeah, which proves your point. Which just proves the point that
Yeah, but it's not him. At some point, listen, this is what the general manager, what is his name? Veach? Is that his name?
yeah.
Brett Veach? He's literally like, how bad can I make the team and Mahomes can still carry us? That
The
it's like
GM
he's
for the
playing.
Chargers is Telesco.
He's doing no, I'm saying for the Chiefs. He's doing a
Oh.
Madden experiment in real life. How bad can I make the roster and Mahomes still carries us to a championship or to at least a
The
competitive
roster
team?
is not that bad.
Well, I'm saying without Chris Jones, that defense is putrid. That defense is not good without Chris Jones. Because
What if it's
even
a Agnolo thing?
even
Leadership
if you
is amazing.
think that the secondary is decent, Chris Jones makes them look that much better when he's getting pressure that fast. That D line has Purdue legend George Karlaftis on it, and nothing else.
Yeah.
What if he breaks out this week?
I'm pretty happy. I can tell
You're
everybody
forgetting one thing, dude. It
what's
doesn't
that?
matter.
What's that? Because they have Mahomes.
Literally, it does not matter.
Bro, at some point the team has to be so bad that Mahomes can't carry them.
But the team is not that bad. They still have a good offensive line.
Oh man, wide receiver 1, Kadarius Toney. Defense,
The guy has them 13-4, maybe 12-5 instead, but still.
I have him 14-3 whole time. I'm saying all this.
See?
Listen, I'm just trying to carve an avenue for my boy Herbert to be the 1 seed, man.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Alright.
He needs to get out of that division. He needs to demand a trade to the Bears.
Alright.
We can move Justin to the wide receiver.
Alright. Next team. Yeah, I mean, okay, the Chargers, they'll be good. You know, they got a good group of receivers who are also all injury prone.
And old.
Hopefully Slater stays healthy, Bosa stays healthy, J.C. Jackson stays healthy. They'll be good on defense. You know, they got Khalil Mack still. Eckler's getting older, but he's still good. I mean, he's gonna be good, but it's Chargers DNA, bro. Brandon Staley. There's a ceiling on this team, man.
That is true, unfortunately.
Wild card. Let's not forget the Jaguars' fiasco last season.
I don't know what he's talking about. So what did you guys reckon for the Broncos and the Raiders? I have the Broncos going 4-13 and the Raiders
4-13. What the frick?
Yeah.
Bro, I have the Broncos at
not good.
9-8.
Broncos are not good in my book.
Bro, the Russell Wilson comeback season is gonna be crazy. You just wait.
He stinks.
He's amazing.
He is no longer a good football player.
He's back this season. You'll just see.
And Jimmy Garoppolo is gonna tear off his finger in the 4th game, and then the Raiders are gonna have to start Purdue legend Aiden O'Connell.
This guy.
The Raiders are a 6-win team,
and they're gonna rally. Aiden O'Connell is the next Tom Brady. Write it down.
The Raiders suck.
The Raiders are a 2-win team in my book.
All right, the Broncos will be in the wild card competition. Chase, jeez. All right, the Broncos are a solid team. You know, Russell Wilson bounces back this season.
All right, can we please stop talking about this?
Javonte Williams,
division.
Jerry
This
Jeudy.
division is so boring.
Portland sucks.
Javonte Williams.
Their defense. Let's not forget their defense was great.
He recovers from this.
Snooze. I don't want to hear about it. They suck. Doesn't matter.
Defense was great.
They're fighting for 3rd place. Doesn't matter.
I won't tolerate this disrespect.
They suck. All right, moving on to the best division in football. The AFC North. The North.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
I'll go. All right, come on, Yunis. Go ahead.
Kenny Pickett MVP.
Okay, let's just.
Why am I laughing? I
Idrees.
actually agree. I was at the Kenny Pickett game,
What is the Kenny Pickett game exactly?
the Sunday night
Yeah.
game at Baltimore, where he led them on the game-winning touchdown drive.
What he should.
There.
He owes his
What
breakout
was
to
one
you.
of
He made me a Kenny Pickett fan. I'm.
That random ass game to be at.
I was
Yeah,
trying to
it's
watch
weird.
Lamar Jackson. All right, don't talk.
Considering where we live.
Don't talk to me. I wanted to see Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was obviously injured as usual. Whatever.
He didn't even play, did he?
Yeah, no, I had to watch Tyler Huntley for the second
Is
time.
it that
This is the
bro,
second time
game
I've
you
seen
watched
Tyler
like
Huntley
that?
in person. I never want to watch Tyler Huntley again. Not funny. The Steelers are going to be very good. The Steelers are going to beat the 49ers week 1. Write that down. Guarantee. The Steelers are beating the 49ers this week.
Who the Niners announces their QB1? Brock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Steelers are winning that game. It's literally a guarantee.
I believe it. Hope they embarrass him. I hope Brock Purdy throws 7 interceptions.
Dang! Oh my God!
Hey, Brock Purdy. Stole my glorious king spot. Stole Trey Lance's spot. That should be Trey Lance right now, getting ready to play week 1.
It should be, but he's
Stop
getting ready to back up.
Stop hating just because your boy Trey Lance is bad, all right?
I'm not hating. Bro, Trey Lance could have done that too, bro. So that's not fair. He had to snap his leg in half. Oh, start crying. All right, why are we starting from the bottom up?
Why? We're not starting.
Who's your... Well, they're at the bottom. You can't convince me that they're not finishing 4th.
The Steelers?
Yeah.
Get out of here. The Browns are going to
finish. They're good. Bro, what?
Yes.
Bro, the Browns?
Yes.
They have a top 3 roster of football, bro. Are you crazy?
Not have a top
3. Whoa. We got to
It's a good roster, but it's not top 3.
Bro, it's a great roster, bro. That roster is elite, bro. The only thing that can hold them back is Deshaun Watson and the coaching, dude. That roster is incredible.
Whoa. Odeh, I think you forgot one other obstacle. Deshaun Watson and his massage guys.
Guys?
Yeah, why not?
Chill, bro. Bro, take away his mic. Take away his mic.
What?
Yunis, you about to get muted, Yunis.
Okay, look. Let's just compare. Okay, So
I still had the Steelers finishing 9-8, but bro, there's no way you can convince me they're not going to be last unless an injury happens.
They're better than the Browns.
They're not better than the Browns. They're in no way better than the Browns. They've kept coaching.
Coaching, QB. Until I see it from Deshaun Watson, he hasn't been good in 3 years, so.
I don't think
receivers, wide receivers.
Who, bro? Hooper, Elijah Mitchell, Michigan legend Donovan People-Jones.
Okay. Pickens, Deontay Johnson, Allen Robinson. Please, come on. Be serious.
No, no. They have a better receiving core. You gotta include the Njoku is better than Freiermuth. Chubb is better than Harris.
Njoku is not better than bro.
This is a mid-off, bro. We're not arguing this.
No way, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. You're out.
State legend, bro, but he's not better than
out of your mind. Defense. I mean, Watt and Garrett cancel each other out. The rest of the Steelers' defense is better.
Zadarius Smith.
Zadarius Smith is not that good. He's good, but he's not that good.
He's gonna look amazing next to Myles Garrett.
Sorry, I would still take the Steelers' defense slightly over the Browns' defense, and on top of the wide receiver, better wide receivers for the Steelers, better QB and coaching for the Steelers. I take Steelers.
Wow, no way you just said Kenny Pickett is better than Deshaun Watson.
Hey, I haven't seen Deshaun Watson play well in 3 years.
Because he hasn't
Haven't-
played 2.5 of
I
them.
haven't
That's
seen
kind.
Kenny
That's
Pickett
kind of an
play.
issue. That's not a good thing.
We haven't.
Not even, dude. He hasn't played 2 years and 9 months out of those 3.
We haven't seen Kenny Pickett play at all. We don't know what it's. I don't know if he's gonna take that jump.
And we saw Kenny Pickett play.
It's presumed,
Saw him one game
not
in
guaranteed.
Baltimore. Lead one drive.
Listen, Steelers 11-6, Browns 9-8.
That's I had him flip flop.
And then the top two, Bengals and Ravens tied at. I have them both 13-4. That's not good. I should probably do them 12-5. But yeah,
I had Ravens. I had Ravens 13-4, Bengals 12-5.
it's so
Because
hard.
I think they
Why?
like to struggle to begin the
Which
season.
He's gonna struggle.
No, just in the beginning of the season. They like struggling in the beginning of the season, so that they can get the narrative going.
Well,
Oh,
when the Bengals start
Super
Chase
Bowl
Brown
hangover.
over Joe Mixon, they'll really start to contend for the 1 seed in the AFC.
Okay. Joe Mixon has proved his
Joe
hate
Mixon
last
sucks.
year. Come on.
Joe Mixon was washed, right? He was terrible last season.
I need to get new co-hosts. I can't do this anymore.
And
You got a dude talking about Deshaun Watson's massage man. I got another guy talking about Chase Brown over Joe Mixon.
not wrong. We'll see. Mid-season, they're
You are wrong.
Mid-season.
Wait, Odeh, weren't you the one that said Jimmy Garoppolo is gonna break his finger and then your Purdue quarterback is gonna start?
Kind of messed up, isn't it?
So that wasn't me. That was my uncle. He took the mic.
I mean, I got the Bengals and Ravens tied. Yunis, what do you think? Bengals or Ravens?
Say Cincy. Baltimore's gonna finish second.
Those are racist. Because Lamar's black, isn't it?
Hey, I love Lamar too. I have them tied. That's close enough.
Idrees is the biggest Lamar, and I know.
I have the Ravens as the 1 seed, but only by 1 game. I mean, it can be.
My worry with the Ravens. First of all, I love the offense. Even though first they should have gotten DeAndre Hopkins instead of Odeh. I really don't get that, but whatever.
Because he went for the bag.
They could have done that.
I think Odell was homies with what's his face, isn't it?
The offense is gonna be great. The defense is kind of questionable though.
I don't know, bro. Last year after they traded for Roquan, it was really good.
It was, but like who, bro? Their linebackers, their edge rushers are pretty good.
With that secondaries, then.
Secondary is, yeah. I mean, it'll be good. It's just I don't know how good. You know what? Actually, no. I'll go Ravens 1, but I still have them tied. It's just tiebreakers going to the Bengals here. Screw it, Ravens 1. I'll go with my boy Lamar. And I have the Steelers sneaking in.
It doesn't seem that you're too confident with Lamar.
Huh?
Doesn't seem like you're too confident with Lamar.
I'm very confident in Lamar. Lamar MVP season loading. Lamar is my MVP pick, man. All right, like Fields 2024. Lamar is my MVP pick this season.
Hey, yo, you can't push up, Dustin.
That's actually not a bad pick. I'm trolling. It's not a bad pick at all.
And Steelers get into the wild card.
Okay, relax, buddy.
I could see that.
So we got Ravens 1, Bengals 2, and Browns and Steelers 3 or 4, depending on who you ask. Moving on, we got the AFC South.
Ew.
Respect them, please.
No.
Yes, Trevor Lawrence all the way.
Looking back at these predictions, definitely my bias for Anthony Richardson definitely came out in this. I got the Jaguars 12-5,
Yee.
Titans 10-7, Colts 8-9, Texans 4-13.
Whoa, 8-9.
Yeah, 8-9. That's not even that much.
Why so high on the Jaguars?
They won the division last year. They're getting Calvin Ridley back. I guess they're getting
12-5. Not 12-5 though. Like 10-7 type thing. 12-5.
Like, think about it.
Just settle for the middle. 11 and
They have
6.
four. Think about it. They have 4 free wins against the Texans and the Colts. And they split with the Titans. That's 5 wins right there.
Okay, and
Would
they
you let you
lose to the
see?
Jaguars.
Oh, yeah.
They lose to the Bengals. They
Well,
lose to the Chiefs. They
I had
lose to the
them.
Bills.
I had them upsetting the Chiefs and beating the Browns.
Sorry, that was funny.
And yeah,
No.
bro, they were good. You need to chill on them, bro. They were in it last year against the Chiefs. I don't know why you're so low on them. Like, you would expect progression from them instead of regression. A lot of people have them as a contender.
Yeah, 9-8, 10-7 is progression.
Was it? Isn't that like the exact record from last year?
9-8, 10-7, improvement.
They can win 12 games, bro.
I think Titans 2, and then Colts and Texans, bottom of the AFC 3.
Yeah. The Titans are sneaky, man. I think a lot of people are sleeping on them. Like, I don't know if they'll be. I don't think they'll be great or anything, but like, people are low-key kind of disrespecting them a little bit. Like, you guys are good.
I got talked into picking them up from like 6 wins to 8 wins, but I still don't see them as
Nobody
like a
believes Derrick Henry can stay healthy. That's the main issue.
No,
Their defense is mid.
He said he's gonna show you guys how much running backs are worth. Basically, meaning he's gonna go for
I mean,
3,000 yards this season.
if Hopkins doesn't succumb to the Titans wide receiver curse,
That is very
they
true.
got
That's a big
Derrick
if.
Henry, Ty J. Spears, Traylon
Traylon
Burks,
Burks,
DeAndre Hopkins, Chigoziem Okonkwo. I don't
Westbrook Ikine.
I don't believe in Tannehill, bro. The defense is pretty good, but I just don't believe in Tannehill, man. I
You
think
think they'll call up Malik
I
Willis?
don't know.
or
I
even,
give it a few weeks before one of the rookies, or not one of the rookies, one of the young guys takes over.
but they're not good either.
Like Odeh plays.
They'll win games. They'll win low-scoring games where Henry scores a couple of touchdowns, but like shootouts, they're not winning.
Bro, but that defense can muck stuff up, man. Jeffrey Simmons is hashtag good. The rest of that defense is hashtag good. Like, bro, they started Malik Willis. Malik Willis was not capable of completing an NFL pass last year. They had to start him against the Chiefs, and they were still in it down to the very end. Like, I don't know.
They'll be in wild card contention. I just don't have them. Like 8-9, 9-8 ish.
Yeah.
Jaguars
the AFC wild card race is going to be
Colts and Texans 5 wins each.
Colts are winning 8 games. Anthony Richardson is going to be the greatest rookie quarterback since.
Honestly, maybe Colts 4 wins. What am I don't know. It's kind of
disrespectful.
Dude, he's just like.
They're so bad. I'm talking completely out of my
Yeah, I know.
my Anthony Richardson bias. They're actually terrible. They have 3 wide receivers on the team right now. I don't know what they're gonna like, and they don't want to pay like Jonathan Taylor. Like, who else are you paying right now? You need to give your young guy weapons, bro. They're speed running. They're speed running Anthony Richardson's failure, dude. It might actually be bad.
I mean, if Anthony Richardson could complete, half of his pass.
Showing him. He's throwing to the same 3 receivers the entire season.
3 receivers, bro. He's throwing to Alec Pierce and Michael Pittman. That's all.
And Josh Downs, rookie out of UNC.
Yeah, and him.
Downs.
I'm sick of mid-talk. Let's move on to the NFC.
Well, really? You said that, and then you said, let's talk about the NFC?
NFC East. NFC East. Let me be more specific. NFC East. The NFC East isn't mid. NFC East is far from mid.
I mean, still kind of mid. NFC East. Let's see. Eagles or Cowboys winning the division? That's the number one question.
I want to believe in the Cowboys so bad because I like Dak, but I don't know, man. Like, the only thing, like, if it was the exact same roster, but like it was on a different franchise, I think I would pick them. But I don't want to pick the Cowboys. I don't want to trust the Cowboys. Does that make sense?
Wait, what if this is the year, man? They've been waiting 30 years for this.
They have. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yes, I got Eagles 13-4, Cowboys 9-8, Giants 9-8. I'm not gonna read my
Eagles
Commanders.
12
I'm
and
not gonna read.
5, Cowboys 10 and 7, Giants 8 and 9, Commanders 5 and 12.
Eagles 12
Agree
and
with
5
those old teams.
isn't crazy as long as you have like the rest of the NFC as a mid-off. Like they should
Yeah.
still be the 1 seed in my opinion.
Just
Here's the real question now: does Tony Pollard continue his rampage?
Oh yeah.
He better. He's my RB1 in like half my league.
He's a
He doesn't have a
dog.
choice.
I think he will. No, he'll have a pretty solid
Hey,
season.
the Cowboys are good. The only thing, as much as I love Dak, bro, the only thing that's gonna hold them back. Actually, I can't say the only thing because they have Mike McCarthy as their coach. So the two things that'll hold them back is Mike McCarthy being the coach and Dak being the quarterback. I still think they make the playoffs as a wild card though, and have potentially maybe finally make it out of the second round.
Nope. That's not.
Because Dak is black. That's why Idrees hates him.
No, just get McCarthy out.
Idrees is a racist. I'm outing you, Idrees.
I'm just telling the truth, buddy. The Cowboys, they might win a wild card game. No further than that. Sorry.
Do you think the Giants make the playoff?
I think they just miss it. It'll be close, but I think not this year.
I'm so split on them, bro, because like they have like two sides of the extreme going for them. They got like the fact that they were way ahead of schedule last season, won like every close game. But then you got the fact like that the roster was so terrible and they got better and they got more talent on the roster that they're like bound to improve. So I literally don't know. I don't know what the hell they expect. I can see it going either way. Either major regression or major progression.
Not major regression. I have them at 8 and 9.
Not like major, but like
8 and 9,
like,
basically
like,
the same thing as last season.
8 and 9 would be a game worse.
Yeah, but by 1 win.
Technically, not the same. Okay. Makes sense.
And then Washington, I don't know what to expect from Sam Howell.
I hope he's good. I got Jahan Dotson. A few of my leagues.
They'll be like, I got them 6 and 11. I mean, it's decent. Not
Yeah.
special.
I got 5 and 12. Honestly, I don't think they mind if they're 5 and 12, but Sam Howell looks like competent. I think they're chilling. I think they would rather, like, if you ask the Commanders fan, would you rather go like 10 and 7, but your defense does all the work and your offense sucks and Sam Howell is terrible, or you go 5 and 12, but Sam Howell has shown decent signs? I think they would probably want the second one.
Eagles or Cowboys, Yunis?
Philly.
Choose
100%.
wisely.
Philly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
I seen someone make a really good point. He was like last year's Eagles would 100% destroy, like not destroy, but like they would 100% beat this year's Eagles. But this year's Eagles should still easily like be the 1 seed in the in the NFC. That's honestly fact.
Pick up Rashad Penny.
Yes, I agree. He's the best quarterback. He's the best running back on that team.
I swear to God, if they try using Kenneth Gainwell over him, I'm gonna.
DeAndre Swift, not good. DeAndre Swift is not good.
They're saying Gainwell is gonna start as the main guy, and they rotate everyone. Why Gainwell? Gainwell sucks.
Just because Gainwell was there.
So here's the thing with Philly. I mean,
he's got
teams have committees. Teams have committees. These guys have like a 6-man committee.
We got a mid committee.
It should be Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny is healthy. That man is a monster. So limit his carries so he doesn't get hurt, but he should be the main guy.
And DeAndre Swift should not look at the ball unless he's on the bench and like someone throws it out of bounds. But enough hating. Move on. What do you guys think?
NFC West. I was very, very tempted to pick the Seahawks to win the division.
Honestly, me too. Which won't reflect in my record predictions, but I had an enlightenment after I did my record predictions.
I have San Fran 12-5, Seattle 11-6.
I don't know why I was a little low on Seattle in these predictions. I had them at 8-9, but that's not true. That's not what's really in my heart. I think it'll be much better. But yeah, and then I have both the bottom teams winning 3 games.
I have the Rams 6-11. I think the Rams will be a little okay. I don't think they'll be great, but if
I think
Stafford's
it depends
healthy,
what they want to do.
If Stafford and Cup play enough games, they'll win a decent amount.
It depends what they want to do.
And
everybody's thinking about putting Cup on IR, bro.
And down.
It might be a tank season.
And then Cardinals, I have 2 wins.
Yeah. Not much to say about this division. They are who they are.
Man, I'm amped to see Seattle, man. They had the great year last year. They barely lost anybody. Sure. They got Jackson Smith and Jigba and Devin Witherspoon. They brought back Bobby Wagner, Draymond Jones.
Can we just admit that Idrees is only hyping up Witherspoon for one reason?
He's a monster. Because he's good at football. He's
a good corner, bro. What are you talking about? I can't think of any other reason. I don't know what your referencing is.
It's the same reason Chase Brown is going to be the Bengals starting running back week 8.
Okay, this is where you take Idrees' mic.
All right, guys. Idrees will no longer be joining us.
And you know what? The Eagles are just fine at safety, even though they lost, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, because they drafted Sidney Brown.
Sidney Brown, I actually like it. I don't think he'll be good right away, though.
Oh, he's going to be a monster. You just wait. What was I
How long do I have to wait?
49ers, though. Did the 49ers lose anybody? That's the thing. No, right?
I think they had to. There's no way. I know they bought in Javon Hargrave for like $1 billion.
Aziz Al-Shaair, I guess.
Oh, that's my dog.
But they already were pretty good at running linebacker anyway. Oh, McGlinchey.
Yeah. But he was, I don't know. He was kind of mid.
So the O-line, a couple of question marks on the O-line. Defense is still going to be great.
Oh, and they lost. Was that Trey Lance? Oh, no. How could you forget?
Shut up.
Nice.
Hey, man, what are you saying about McGlinchey, bro? That's
Emmanuel Mosley. They lost Emmanuel Mosley.
All Notre Dame linemen.
So all they lost was one offensive lineman and one cornerback. And they got Javon Hargrave. I think they'll be fine. The only questions for them, like I said, O-line a little bit, and then if Brock Purdy suddenly regresses. But then they can just be like, but then suddenly Sam Darnold will be good for them because that's just how it works.
That really is how it works with them, dude. We'll find it. Shanahan will find a way. Or they'll find Philip Rivers like they were going to last year.
Or they'll start Trey Lance. Oh, wait. Oh. Isn't that awkward?
All right, bro. All right. For sure. Wait till Justin Fields is out the league next year.
Whoa.
We'll see who gets the last laugh, buddy.
Yo, Yunis, I don't think Odeh's a Bears fan. I think he's a Packers fan. There's no way. The things he says about Jordan Love and Justin Fields, it's not okay.
I'm a closeted Fields hater, and you know why? It's because of this Madden franchise that I have, where Fields plays like absolute dog shit, even though he's like a 90 overall. The amount of times I got DJ Moore freaking wide open down the field, and Fields just overshoots him by like 10 yards, makes me want to break my controller.
Don't
But anyways, that's neither.
don't blame
Neither here nor
Fields.
there. It is. Come on. I'm making the right reads. I've never made a wrong read in my life.
So are you just not gonna trust Luke Getsy and how Justin Fields' confidence and his accuracy has like taken a huge leap?
You
I hate it. All right, come on, guys. Tell me. NFC North.
here we go.
Lay it
No,
on.
How do
I'm
you
gonna
rate? How do
stop
we view this as being
apologizing for
biased?
being a homer. All right. I listen to Bill Simmons, and he picks the Patriots to go all the way, and his co-host is a Cowboys fan. He basically picks the Cowboys to go all the way. So I'm
Those
sick
are
of.
basketball guys. You're
They're
dropping
not
down to the
basketball. Bill
level of
Simmons,
the.
bro. They're football and basketball guys. All right, they're everything guys, just like us. All right, and I'm saying
No.
the Bears are winning the division, 11 and
I can't
6.
lie. I had them at 10-7, winning the division.
Yeah,
Honestly.
see, so like,
But I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think there was a lot of homerism coming up while I was filling this out. I don't think it actually happens.
who do you
Guys,
think?
I'm gonna take
Who
one
do you
for the
think
team.
wins the division?
I'm gonna take one for the team. All right. As
That's
much
the
as I
Packers
would
at
love
14-4.
to win as much as I would love Justin Fields to win the division, hopefully he proves me wrong. I want to see Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions win this division.
I actually did have them tied. I had both the Bears and the Lions at 10-7.
See, Lions have
And
a
the
tougher
Vikings did
schedule. I have the Lions at 9 and 8, sneaking
That's
into the
true.
wild
Hey,
card.
bro, Lions defense is
I had,
goody. Jared
I
Goff,
had the
Amon Ra,
Vikings.
Jameer Gibbs. Dude, Montgomery's gonna have a
The
better
Lions'
Jamal
offense is
Williams
great,
than
but their
Jamal
defense
Williams had last
sucks.
year.
Their
That's
defense
true.
Aiden
outside of
Hutchinson,
Hutchinson,
They did. They
Houston,
did
and
get.
Kirby Joseph, and
They did
maybe
get
C.J. Gardner
Campbell.
Johnson.
They
Is back.
did get Campbell and what's his face and Brian Branch. Added Cam Sutton from the Steelers. Like they made improvements. Don't get me wrong, but like I still don't think they're going to be that good. Who
9 and
knows?
8, 10
Maybe
and 7 for me.
the offense will just mess around and score every possession. Can't lose if you score every possession. That's what my coach always taught me. Yeah, but yeah, I had them 10-7 as well.
It'll be close. And then Vikings 8 and 9, Packers 6 and 11.
And Packers 8-9.
Packers hype
Vikings
is
9.
pissing me
I think
off. Like, you know what? Forget the Bears for a second. I don't like. Fine, if you don't think the Bears are gonna be like better than like 7-win
there we
team,
go.
fine, whatever. I don't care about that, bro. But the Packers hype, everyone is picking. Like, I get the NFC is weak, but everyone's picking them to at least make the playoffs, and a good amount of them are picking them to win the division. Part of it is
They're
because
good.
people are like, "Oh, no, they're not." God, where are you getting that from, bro? No, they're
Bro.
not.
I think they're gonna be good, man.
Okay, let's
Like I'm
think.
legit not even just saying that. Like
Listen. Okay,
I don't know.
they were 8 and 9
I've seen this
last year.
team
They were 8 and 9
crush my
last year.
soul too much to believe that they're
They
gonna
were
be
8
bad.
and 9 last year. They were 3 and 8 before they started getting lucky towards the end of the year, including the Bears throwing that game at home. I promise you that was a tank job. I
I
promise.
swear to God, we got the what was it? We got the bomb to which one was it? Nikhil Harry or Jair or Nikhil Harry or EQ St. Brown.
And then they were like, "Oh crap, guys,
3 times they
we're
kicked the
winning.
field goal.
We're winning too much." And then you know what happened after that? The last play we were up maybe 13-3 or something, and they run the ball. Eberflus calls a timeout for some reason, and then the Packers throw a touchdown the next play. If he just let them run out the clock, they would have kicked the field goal. It didn't make sense. I promise you it was tanking, dude. Like, I'm not even joking. I think they were legit tanking at that point.
Everyone
They
knows
were
it.
not, like, okay. They barely beat the Buccaneers. They barely beat the Patriots with Bailey Zappi.
Respect Bailey's.
They got rocked by the Jets. They lost to Washington. Lost to the Bills. Lost to the Lions twice. They beat the Cowboys because they always beat the Cowboys. They beat the Bears because they always beat the Bears.
The argument is young, talented defense taking a step up from last year. That's the argument.
They're not. They're too young. First, they're too young.
I think.
They have no safeties. They have no safeties. I don't think you understand that. They literally have.
You don't like Darnell? You don't like Darnell Savage?
He sucks. All right. They have no safeties.
They
I
did
believe
lose
Jair is great, okay, but Rasul Douglas is kind of meh. What was I gonna say? Kenny Clark is good, yeah. Who else is on the D line besides Kenny Clark? Nobody.
Rashawn Gary, Clay
Sean
Walker.
Gary's decent, but he's a little inconsistent. Linebackers are not good. And then offensively, so what did they improve? I want to know where they improved because everyone is like, "Oh, they're so good." They were 8 and 9. Tell me where they improved. Defensively, nowhere. They did not improve a single position. Offensively,
you don't like Musgrave and the other guy.
Offensively, okay, so tight end might be a little better. Jaden Reed, I guess, is better than whoever was wide receiver 3 last year. The O-line, I think they lost somebody. Like, the O-line is still solid.
What if the pressure isn't really...
The O-line is still good.
The O-line is still good, but it's just... Aaron Jones
underperformed last year.
My point is, they have not improved. They've more downgraded than improved. Everyone is just saying, but everyone's saying, oh yeah, they'll go 10-7, 11-6. I get the division is weak. I get the NFC is weak, but show me one place where they've improved versus the Bears have literally improved at wide receiver, O-line, D-line, even though the D-line still sucks, linebacker, and secondary. End of rant.
Very fair. Bears are in the Super Bowl.
Let's go back to this. Let's take this to a broader scale. If we're focusing on the wrong thing here, what if the pressure's on Matt LaFleur? Let's see how he could coach an actual team without Aaron Rodgers being the quarterback for Green Bay.
Facts is going to be exposed. Maybe. Like, okay, maybe I'm doing too much saying the Bears will have +8 wins while the Packers go down 2 wins. Fine. Homer, whatever. But I refuse to believe there's a scenario where the Packers are like 11-6 and the Bears are like 6-11. I refuse to believe that'll happen. If it happens, I'm gonna kill somebody.
Kill someone is crazy.
It'll be you. Because you're a Jordan Love lover. Because you're a Jordan lover. Wrong Jordan. Jordan Love, not Michael Jordan.
True. I'm guilty.
Okay, so we agree Bears, Lions, top, Vikings, Packers after, or does anybody think the Vikings are gonna not regress?
Man, I wanna hear him out just because I love Jefferson, but that defense is gonna be so shit, dude.
Yeah, they're all, like same thing as the Lions, basically. Offense is gonna be
my
great.
Language, bro.
Same thing as the Lions. Offense is gonna be great. Defense is gonna be questionable, and running game is gonna be eh. Madison is like okay, but he's not that good.
Ty Chandler season. Mark it down.
Who? He said who?
Ty Chandler, bro. He's the RB2.
Bro, Idrees, I'm bogus for not knowing who that is.
He's from UNC, man. Come on.
Dude, they signed Myles Gaskin to be the running back, too.
Oh, University of Washington legend.
Either way. All right, to the other worst division in the NFL. I have the Saints winning the division. At 8-9, though. Maybe I should make them 9-8. It's just
you don't think Derek Carr can surpass 500?
It's not even Derek Carr, bro. It's
before we make our predictions, can we make that the Panthers go 0-17? Y'all, please let the Panthers go 0-17.
Bro, we don't need the first pick, bro. We just need the third pick.
No, are you crazy, bro? If we got the first pick, we're trading it for so much stuff.
It's not gonna happen. I think. What do I have here? I have the Panthers with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have them actually being decent. I have them. I have them
at like the 7th pick.
I have them good.
I don't know. I mean, the O-line on paper looks good, but they played in the preseason. They got destroyed.
That's true. My thing is just the weak division, dude. I think they can
Weak
make
division.
wins off of that.
Wide
weak
receiver
division.
group is decent. Not great, decent. O-line should be better than it looked. Offense will be like.
And I actually like Bryce Young. I think Bryce Young
Not
can
bad.
be solid.
I think the offense, like Loki, the Panthers are not a bad team. I just think they need like a year to like figure it out, kind of.
Yeah, I would be shocked if they came out and won the division this year. Like genuinely shocked.
Saints, I just feel like the Saints still have enough talent from like their run
I'm
that they can
bogus.
win it.
I'll put the Saints at 3-14.
What the frickin'?
Well, let me change some of these
Dang.
picks real
Hey,
quick.
maybe Michael Thomas finally plays more than 2 games.
Maybe.
O-line is decent.
I had him with 3 wins. Yeah, I had
Carr.
another win.
And if Carr sucks, they can just put in Jameis Winston. My boy. My best player in the NFL. They still have Tyrann Mathieu, Marshawn Lattimore, Demario Davis, Cameron Jordan.
But they're all injury prone. That's the thing. I like the Falcons to win the division, but I had them at 89. So
I don't know. I'm not buying. I'm not buying the Falcons, like, bro.
Bro, but their
Ritter
skill positions are
sucks.
so good, dude.
Ritter's
They
not
didn't even have to
good.
be that good. Bro, I could be their quarterback. We'd still be decent.
Why? Why do you say that?
Their weapons are, bro, Pitts, Bijan, Cordero.
It doesn't matter if the QB.
Algier,
Okay.
Drake London.
Stop.
Wait.
Did you have Pitts in?
You have to remember,
last year? Did you have
Daryl
Pitts in
is a
fantasy
joker.
last year?
Come on. He's a J.
Did any of you have Pitts in fantasy last year?
I think I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I
Then
traded
you
him.
know how a
So
QB
bad.
who sucks can screw over his great weapon.
Bro, Ritter can be better than fucking Mariota, bro.
I think
Mariota's
he's
terrible.
the same. I think he's the same, honestly.
There's no way he's worse, bro. He has to be a little bit better.
A little bit is
Mariota was
not good.
legit
How old is
terrible.
he? Looks old, man. How old is this guy?
A little bit can go a long way. Idrees. Think on that.
24.
I don't see it. I have Saints 8 and 9. Oh god. Panthers 5 and 12. Falcons 5 and 12. Buccaneers 4 and 13. It's really bad. It's really bad. Buccaneers. Maybe 4 wins is too low for the Buccaneers. Because they still have good players, but it's also like Baker Mayfield, Kyle Trask.
My prediction is they will have a fire sale at the deadline.
Because they still have Godwin and Evans. They still have Wirfs.
I think Evans is gone, dude. Give him till the trade deadline, and he is gone.
Vita Vea, Devin White, Levante David, Shaq Barrett. Defense should still be.
And they got who's that defensive tackle they drafted? Did they get Cansey? Yeah, they did. They got Cansey, dude. Cansey and Vita Vea are looking to be nasty. Because Cansey's thing is pass rush, but he can't really stop the run, and then Vita Vea stuffed the run beautifully. So I think they're gonna be decent, but I don't know. Baker Mayfield, dude. They're not gonna be good.
Sean Murphy Bunting's on the Titans. Interesting.
Is it all the team?
He's on the Titans now.
No, I'm saying is that all the teams. Yunis, why do you send a picture of what is wrong with you?
How they can have a 30-year-old second-year player lead their team?
He's bad, man. He's not good.
All right, let's go through our playoffs real quick. Hold on. I'll get to the playoffs. Let's do conference championship and then
Super Bowl.
Bears.
Be respectful of our audience's time and quit trolling, please. I asked politely, and I'm not gonna ask again.
Ooh.
Chiefs, Ravens. Seahawks, Eagles? Question mark. Seahawks, 49ers? Question mark.
I had Eagles. I had Eagles, 49ers, Ravens, Bengals.
Seahawks, Ravens, Super Bowl, Ravens win it all. I don't know what I'm
Seahawks
doing.
in
I'm
the
trying to
Super
just take a
Bowl?
shot here. I'm trying to mix it up. And
Bro wants
because,
to be different so bad.
alright. Okay, Bears Super Bowl versus the Ravens. There we go. I'm different.
That's even worse. All right,
Because-
guys. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Watching the Game. Catch you guys.
Stop
Probably.
hating. Well, I don't want to just
probably.
be stuck picking between the Eagles, who lost half their team, or the 49ers with Brock Purdy.
That is true. That's what I'm. That's
Even
what,
if
that's
it's
what I did.
logical and rational.
I picked the Eagles just now. Listen, this is what's gonna happen. Goff is gonna get injured, and then Teddy Bridgewater is gonna go on a Nick Foles type run and lead the Lions to the Super Bowl
Hendon Hooker.
for their first. And then Hooker is terrible.
Whoa. Watch it.
That man played in a fake ass offense in college. I don't know, he's bad.
It's real.
Bro, I could run that offense. Especially with Jalen Hyatt and the other guy. What's the other guy's name?
Cedric Tillman, Bro McCoy.
Yeah. And Darnell Wright blocking for me. There's legend. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Let's do a prediction for tomorrow.
Why?
You know what's gonna happen is Kelsey's not gonna play, and the Lions are gonna get a Mickey Mouse win, and all the Lions fans and all the mainstream media. Oh, I told you the Lions, they're a team to watch. They're so good. Oh my goodness. Ah.
The Chiefs are still gonna win. Relax.
I hope so. That'll be like the perfect scenario. It's like the Lions. It's like Kelsey doesn't play, and it's like, oh, they didn't have Kelsey. That win doesn't count. And then it's like Kelsey doesn't play, and you still lose. It's like double. It's like a no-win situation. It's like us if Romeo Dobbs and Christian Watson don't play.
Don't even mention it.
Like all trolling aside, I like Romeo Dobbs.
Huh?
I like Romeo Dobbs. If it was like steal one player, but like he can't be like a superstar, I would steal Romeo Dobbs.
Yeah, he's whatever. I'd rather take Joe Reed.
Well, I think that's gonna do it. Any closing remarks?
Yeah, I'm winning the fantasy league this year.
We're in like 5 fantasy leagues together. I promise you, Idrees might make the playoffs in one of them. That's it. This is the worst. This is the worst fantasy football player of all time.
Hate's crazy.
And on that note, we're signing off. See you guys hopefully within the next 2 weeks. Peace.
Welcome back to the NFL. Peace.